for some Martinsville mayhem. We're green at the paper trail.
The outside struggled a little bit there on the start. We'll see that throughout the day. You probably think the bottom will be most dominant. That's what it was in the trucks last night, and it just seems to be the best place, of course, to also play some defense when you're that leader, just protecting yourself. He wanted to make him work for it a little bit.
He
not hand it over.
He earned his money. The 8, another driver from Junior Motorsports, Sammy Smith, qualified in the top 10. He's riding 7th, and a great view here out the back. This is the Toyota onboard camera, William Sawalich.
Trying just to stop the bleeding at times when you get shoved the outside. You look at Nick Sanchez right there on the outside. That's going to allow Ryan Seek through, and Sheldon Creed's thinking, I want to try to get my nose there and not let you back down. He's going to do that into turn 1. He'd gotten by Sammy Smith. Here he gives him a little bump, moves Harrison Burton up the track a little bit. He did this multiple times over a couple laps, and Harrison actually found some speed in the outside groove, but then he wasn't able to get it done. This is Corey Day and Sammy Smith having a little bit of run into each other. That's a disagreement on who got to that part of the corner first. Like another moment for him. Eckes says, hey, bud, I've had enough of this. You're going to move out of the way, or I'm going to force you to. And he gave him the bumper that we'll see all day. That's a pretty heavy shot when you get shoved out of the concrete. And a little bit of actual wheel hop there as well.
Excuse me, Austin Hill has fallen back to 7th. Justin Allgaier up there in the 4th position. Sheldon Creed struggling, and so is Sam Mayer. Both drivers
here we go.
From the Haas factory team outside the top 15. And there goes Day and Burton into the wall. We've got a caution. Leader Connor Zilich, he's led them all so far. And this will be his first oval stage victory. Think about Chevrolet, 13 stages this year. Now as we complete stage 1 in our 7th race, Chevy has won 11.
Here's Garrett Smithley spinning off of turn 4, and what you're going to see is the 2 leaders coming around, and they just, as Brandon Jones sees it, Connor Zilich can't because he has Brandon Jones in front of him. Brandon checks up, and he runs in the back of him. It looked like it popped out pretty well in the rear in terms of the damage for Brandon Jones. For Zilich, the thing that does is it just takes away the integrity of that front end, the right front. You've got to be a little bit more careful as we go through this race.
You know, Garrett Smithley needed a caution because he had taken the wave around. JRM Chevys in the front row. Zilich and Allgaier. Green again as we're midway through stage 2.
Another good start by Zilich, but Justin Allgaier was able to roll around to the outside here. They'll now battle side by side. Taylor Gray looking the inside.
Just a peek. He's not going to go down there, but he was thinking about it. 54, strong early. And Allgaier is hanging tough in that outside lane. Meanwhile, Taylor Gray putting on pressure. Sammy Smith is there. Eric Almirola, Austin Hill. Tight battles at the front.
And that might have been the chance that Justin needed as Zilich got a little bit sideways. Justin clears him. He's going to take the lead from the outside. That's an impressive move. Some aggressive racing 3 wide, and now we've got a tire rub on Sam Mayer. They're going to have to evaluate that, and Zilich gets back by Justin Allgaier to retake the lead.
So impressed with the 8-8 of Connor Zilich, because you said it. You dominate the opening stage, but then you lose the top spot on pit road. To work, what an opportunity to learn, and he is. And here's Dean Thompson going around. This is going to bring out the caution for the 3rd time today.
You're good. Leaders start finish and rolling.
Sammy Smith, the top 5. Here's the reason the Whelen caution lights are on at Martinsville. On those older tires up front, 88 is Connor Zilich, 21 is Austin Hill.
Another good restart by Zilich there on the bottom. Seems to really cleared the 21 of Austin Hill. Didn't have the same situation where Justin Allgaier was able to get to the outside of him this time, and now he's setting sail in the lead. William Sawalich really moving forward. He's been really good on the bottom and getting up off the bottom of the racetrack there, in the bottom groove, and just has great drive off. We saw this earlier in the first stage. We're seeing it again here late in stage 2.
Yeah, Anthony Alfredo had made a pit stop. He was running in the 7th position. He had stayed out on that last cycle, but they feel like there's an issue there. 2 to go for Zilich. 31 of Blaine Perkins slides up the racetrack, opens the door for Allgaier to come through. Dominant stage 1, involved in an incident with Brandon Jones, but so far so good. Stage 2 delivers again for the 88, the rookie with a sweep in the first 2 stages here at Martinsville. Allgaier 2 in a row this season. They get us going in the final stage.
Oh, Sammy Smith had an issue there getting through the gears or suspending the tires that caused a major checkup. Somehow they didn't get more damage with that. Take a look at this restart here where there was this big checkup. Look at the 7 car there. So maybe a little issue for him getting to the gears, and that whole outside line then just accordion effects into each other. Now we're on board with Sawallich right behind Zilich. You're going to see this sudden checkup, and it's all it takes. And I believe Zilich got in the back.
But here's the 00, and remember, he is Dash for Cash eligible.
He is. He's fighting Justin Allgaier. Remember, was able to take the lead earlier on the outside. He's been really strong up there, but that's the result of that checkup we saw for Connor Zilich. Has that hood basically caved in. His Taylor Gray's looking the inside of Eric Almirola.
Sam Mayers had damage today. You see the tape on the left front fender, but he's working his way back to the front. He's in the top 10, and he's on those fresher tires.
Up all around, and I said you had to take care of this race car. Oh, there Carson Quapple gets super sideways. 21 gets the back of him, somehow holds on to it.
We can race like that. Be smart, though. Don't see red. Inside by himself.
What a save.
I love it. We can race like that. Don't see red. I love that.
Austin Hill was in the back of him. He was completely crossed up. Oh, Zilich now gets crossed up with Sawallich on the inside. Now they're 3 wide on the exit. He has damaged every panel in that race car in just the last couple laps.
45 is Brad Perez going in the wrong direction. Lots of beating and banging, and we get a caution.
He got spun by Annunziata here through turn 2, and then Annunziata gets in the front of him and actually rips out that whole splitter and under tray, and it flips on the front of the car. I've never seen that.
Riding with Garrett Smithley. He restarts back in the 30th position. Front row, Taylor Gray outside of Sheldon Creed. Almirola picked the inside lane behind his teammate here.
I think that was a smart choice. We've just seen the outside really struggle. The only one who made it work was Justin Allgaier in that 7. Everyone else has lost time out there. You got to get it done early. As you run longer, it's going to get tougher and tougher to make that outside work.
But you know, if you can get out front, take the lead here, you control the race with 100 laps to go. Everyone's got a set of tires left. You're going to pit one more time. If you can be at the front of the train when that happens, you could win this race. Creed will not go away.
He's not giving up, fighting for everything he's got out there on the outside and doing a great job of doing it. It's starting to really park both of them in the center of the corner, and that has Eric Almirola wondering which way to go here as he looks at both of them side by side.
Almirola now trying to slide up to 2nd. Creed not clear to the bottom. Sammy Smith right there. Up to 1. Carson Quapple off the pace. Going to bring out our 6th caution of the day.
Here you see Sam Mayer in that 41 green and white car, and there's Carson Quapple with Zilich on the outside. Sam sort of squeezes Zilich in the wall. Carson tries to go to the inside as Sam's now trying to come back down, and it actually shoves him into the inside barrier there. A hard shot into the inside wall there. That car now has a lot of damage.
Christian Eckes has some track position, won both truck races here a year ago. To his right, Myatt Snyder, who's been good over the years when he's raced at Martinsville. 90 to go.
Chris Wright got forced onto the 3rd group, but it allowed him to get through, and now he's in some cleaner track.
And look at Sheldon Creed working around the 19 again. All these guys really racing for a position at the front. Once it cycles through, Allgaier inside of Almirola. The 8 is Sammy Smith. Another spot for Taylor Gray.
Here. I don't want to lose time racing them.
You know, he just celebrated his 20th birthday.
A couple positions and a lot of track position to some of the other cars in those tire strategy.
Justin, there goes Connor Zilich in the 88. Caution is out 7th time today.
We're getting closer to our average.
If you come down here, we'll see how it plays out. Wheel and caution lights are on. The winningest crew chief in the history of the Xfinity Series. 2 young guns out front. Green once again at the paperclip.
Sheldon Creed wanted to take a look there on Sawalich, wasn't able to get to the inside. Sawalich did a good job protecting it side by side with Taylor Gray.
Taylor Gray, fresher tires, gonna try to pull down, lots of contact. Sheldon Creed pushing his way through in that inside lane. Gray gets away with the top spot.
More three-wide action here. Oh, Brad Perez in the left rear of Nick Sanchez.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you what, Daniel Dye, one of those drivers that just pitted, he's starting to make some moves. Christian Eckes came at lap 179, he's up to 13th.
But still just trying to find what they want inside for Justin Allgaier. It's caution's
out, caution's out, caution's out.
That's caution number 8, riding on board here with Daniel Dye.
Top of your screen right there near the CW Sports logo. Already it's been spun around here down in turns 1 and 2. Simple loop, but he's going to end up sitting there trying to get it refired. Eric Almirola is stuck on that outside lane. I thought it was a curious choice as we see Harrison Burton spun now in a caution.
I mean, what a difficult day for Harrison Burton. Great restart.
Strong restart by Taylor Gray and strong restart by Justin Allgaier to slot in there to be just the inside of Sammy Smith.
We're thinking first career victory, so much on the line with 41 remaining.
Oh,
and there goes Dean
around.
Thompson.
And I was going to say
all leaders into 3.
Keep an eye on that green, lime green and white car of Sam Mayer. It actually looks like Dean was trying to get beneath Christian Eckes a little bit and just lost the rear there. Get this. See Jesse there back behind Carson. He gets hit by Christian Eckes, who may have been hit by Austin Hill. If you remember back to the beginning of the restart, Eckes was real aggressive going to the inside, and yeah, Austin Hill gets in the back of Christian Eckes, who gets the accordion effect, and eventually into Jesse Love, who gets into Carson Quapple.
Gonna be fun to watch it play out. Green again, and Taylor Gray with another awesome restart in the 54.
He's been flawless on the restarts as the two teammates get into each other off of turn 2.
Physical for second.
He's been following his teammate, but he's now going to look to the inside. That's a late, low percentage move. Doesn't quite have the contact here. Now it's caught. Oh, Eckes is going to get turned.
Front row seat. 12th caution of the day.
Oh, no.
3 rookies involved. Dye, Sanchez, and Eckes. A wreck inside of 20 laps to go.
And you just see Daniel Dye just late lunge there to the inside. Christian Eckes acknowledges that, then doesn't turn in, but it puts him in the middle, 3 wide, and as he gets off the corner, he's already a little bit sideways trying to get the power down, and Sam Mayer gets in the back of him, and he just couldn't hold on to it.
Front row, Taylor Gray, Justin Allgaier.
Sammy Smith in the back of Taylor Gray a little bit there, but once again, off of turn 2, Taylor Gray is gone, and the Junior Motorsports teammates end up side by side.
Taylor Gray gets away, and now he says, you guys keep racing behind me, but I want no more cautions. Meanwhile, back at the front, they're crashing. So far, we stay green.
They kept it going straight. There's the caution.
And there's the caution. Number 13, we've hit the average. Oh, boy.
Sawalich just gets in the back of Connor Zilich, spins him around, and this is the type of aggression, especially when you get sub 10 laps to go at Martinsville. We've seen it all race here, but this is pretty typical of this place in the Xfinity Series, where you're trying to be aggressive and move cars out of the way because getting stuck behind them for even just a corner. Taylor Gray said he still had some tricks left for these restarts. He's been through so many.
Better put your cards on the table right here. Taylor Gray leading. Green flag again at Martinsville.
Oh, and Sammy Smith
into Gray. The 8 drives through. Sammy Smith trying to take the race lead. Taylor Gray not going away in that outside lane. Brandon Jones is there.
Taylor got that gathered up really impressively and was able to continue to get a run. We've got a caution on the track.
Matt DiBenedetto had a problem. Caution is out. Matt DiBenedetto, who brought out the caution.
Here we see back with Eric Almirola on the outside. Spins around.
It's overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Taylor Gray's right there on the rear bumper. Starpoli's in the wall.
No caution, we race on. Here comes Taylor Gray to the inside. Side by side for the lead into turn 3. Coming back to the white flag at Martinsville.
And he did it exactly like Sammy Smith did it, maybe even a little bit cleaner, moved him up the racetrack, and potentially is going to clear him off for turn 4. They're side by side to turn 1.
Taylor Gray back to the race lead. 3 of the last 6 races at Martinsville have had a last lap pass. Sammy Smith is there. Justin Allgaier is there.
Oh!
Will there be contact? There is. There goes Gray. Here comes Allgaier. Austin Hill out of nowhere. It's going to win.
Oh my goodness.
Martinsville. Do you believe that? With a huge crash at the start-finish line.
Dude, I hate this place too, but that was unbelievable. Good job, dude. Good job.
And it's not just a win, it's $100,000 and the 100th win all time for Richard Childress Racing.
Lead here, and then just to come from this far back, though, I mean, this is just, that's too much. No one wants to see that. If you're a young kid watching this, that's too far.
10 leaders sets a new track record. Austin Hill leads only the last lap, but in dramatic fashion, he wins for a second time this season.